Hello and welcome back to Designing Your Dream Relationship After Divorce. I'm Renee, I'm your personal coach, and today I'm going to share with you a very powerful formula for creating anything in your life and really turbocharging that creative process. So this is going to help you bring your dream partner and your dream relationship into your life even faster. It's called the 6 A's to Creation, and we're going to cover it this week in the next video. We're also going to set up your personal sanctuary of power, which is a beautiful process. It's going into a delta brainwave state where we bridge the gap between your conscious and subconscious mind to get them into alignment even faster. So if you remember that your conscious mind is like the captain of your ship and your subconscious is like the ship, both need to be on the same course and in alignment to help you get to your destination and whatever you're creating even faster. If they're not in alignment, it's going to be a much slower journey, or you may never quite get to your destination. Now, by now you should be aware that you are a powerful creator. You are co-creating your reality and your life, and you're co-creating it with God or the universe, whatever your beliefs are around that. It doesn't matter, but what you're focusing on, putting your attention into, putting your action into, what you're vibrating, all of these things are creating your reality. Now, up to now, we've been clearing a lot of the blocks that can stop those things coming to you. We've been clearing the blocks at the deeper subconscious level. Now, this is going to allow things to flow to you even faster, and I'll cover that in the next video. But I just really want to point out now that you're aware that you are a co-creator of your life, I really want you now, using the tools you're learning from today and through this program, to consciously create your reality. Every day now, use the tools to be consciously creating your reality. Now, what most people do is they're unconsciously creating. They're creating a mixture of results. So some things they might be happy with in their life, but there's a lot of things they're not happy with. So they live in a state of despair and frustration and anger and sadness, whatever those things are. And it's purely just because they don't realize how powerful they are. So you are so blessed because you have this awareness, and today you're going to get some incredible tools to really help you live your life like this on an even higher, more powerful level again. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video as I share the 6 A's to Creation, and then we're going to set up your personal sanctuary, which you will absolutely love, and I will see you then. Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to go into the 6 A's of creation to really turbocharge bringing your dream partner and your dream relationship into your life even sooner. So let's have a look at them now. So the first A is to ask. You have to ask for what you want. Okay, the universe can't give you what you want unless you ask for it. Remember, clarity has power. So from you writing down your list of what you want in your partner, writing down your new love story, you have asked for it, you have started the creative process just by writing that down. So the more you can add to that, refine it, refine your story, it just keeps adding more and more clarity and power to that. Now remember, this is your chance to get what you really want in your relationship. So maybe in your last relationship, for whatever reasons, you didn't get what you wanted, and this is your chance to get what you want, because this may be the relationship that you want for the rest of your life. So why not consciously create it and get everything that you want? And you will get what you want. Now, you need to be specific, because I've been doing this with people for over 20 years, and the only feedback I ever get is I got everything I wanted on my list, but I just wish I was a little bit more specific, because there might be one thing that they didn't write in there. I wish he didn't snore, I didn't put that on my list. Or I wish he was a bit taller, I forgot to put that on my list. Whatever those things are, it becomes a bit of a laugh and a joke in the end, because it's just something little that they go, you know what, I got everything I wanted, but I know now why, Renee, you say to be specific. So this is why I say be specific, because you will get what you want and you will get everything on your list, okay? So this is your chance to use the contrast of your past relationships and the things that you didn't like to get even clearer about, well, what do I want then? Okay, so maybe you had someone that wasn't loyal or you could trust. So, you know, you put on there that I want someone who's loyal and trustworthy and honest and faithful, committed, loving, caring, successful, whatever it is that's really important to you. Now, when you're coming from the place of your new love story and the type of relationship that you want, come from your heart and think about how do you want to feel in this relationship. They're the things that will be most important to you. So the qualities of the person on one hand is important, but really make sure you're also coming from, well, what is it that really matters to me and how do I want to feel in this relationship? So you've already asked for what you want, which is wonderful. So the second one is to affirm it. Keep affirming what you want. Now, by adding to your list and refining it, reading your new love story, that is actually affirming it, and you are affirming it to the universe to say, this is what I want. It keeps adding more and more power to it and energy behind it. Okay, now, using affirmations is also really powerful because they reprogram your subconscious mind through repetition. So affirmations like, I'm so happy and grateful that I have my perfect partner in my life now, and we're so happy and so in love. An affirmation like that is not only going to help you feel more positive on this journey, but it's also going to start reprogramming your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is like your supercomputer. Whatever is programmed into it, it has to find the fastest way to bring that into your reality, because it doesn't know the difference between what you're telling it is already happening and what's actually happening. So it finds a way to bring that into your life sooner. So this is why all of a sudden, have you ever noticed when you decide to buy a certain type of car, all of a sudden you start noticing that car everywhere? This is a part of that. It's your reticular activating system starts looking for things that are in alignment with what you've decided that you want. So your subconscious mind will go into overtime to help you see opportunities. You'll start seeing things differently. Maybe before you didn't see people or notice them, and all of a sudden they start jumping out at you. Whatever that is, it will help you get to your goal even faster. So keep affirming it. Use your positive affirmations. Find one that really resonates for you, and it's really going to help not only you to feel better, but also help this process along. Okay, so the third one is to align. Okay, so once you've asked for what you want, you really need to stay in alignment with it, with the universe and with God, okay? So what do I mean by this? I mean, don't cancel out your creation and what you've asked for by focusing on the lack of it, or the fact that it hasn't come yet, or talking to your friends about the lack of it. Okay, you actually cancel out what you've asked for when you do that. So don't doubt it and second guess it or worry about how it's going to come about. This is the part where you need to just trust that you've put your order into the universal kitchen and it is being made. And you need to trust that it will come to you in the right way and in the right time. Okay, so faith starts to kick in here where you just go, I know I've asked for it, it's on its way, I'm going to talk about it like it's already happening, I'm going to start thinking about it like it's already happening. Do all the things you can do to stay in alignment with it, okay? That's going to really add to the creative process. Now the fourth one is action. Okay, so action is obviously required. We can't avoid the action part of it. We're still physical beings having a physical experience, even though we're much more than that. We're obviously spiritual beings, but we are here in a physical dimension. So we have to take action. Now, sometimes it can feel like inspired action when you're on the creative process and you're drawn to do different things. But if you're not and it feels a bit uncomfortable because maybe now you need to get online and start meeting people in different ways, maybe it's now asking someone out for a date where that feels a bit uncomfortable, or starting a new group or sporting team, whatever those things are that you need to start doing, yes, they might feel uncomfortable to start with. But that's okay because you are stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? So you have to start getting comfortable with feeling uncomfortable on this journey, all right? And that's okay. It doesn't mean put yourself in unsafe situations, and I'm going to cover a lot about dating and online dating in the next session. It's really important because online dating is the way of the future, and it's a wonderful tool, but there's a lot of things you need to be aware of to have the best experience with it, to get the best results, and to avoid some of the pitfalls that go with it. Okay, so take action. Just doing these other things and sitting at home waiting for Mrs. Right or Mr. Right to come knocking on your door, it's probably not going to happen. So you're going to have to get out there, start taking some action, putting yourself out there, and letting things unfold. Okay, so the other one, next one here is act as if. Okay, so this just means start acting like it's already happening in your life now. Now, why do I say that? Okay, so I'm sure by now you've heard about the law of attraction. It just means that whatever you are, you're like a big magnet. You're a magnet of energy. Whatever you are vibrating on a consistent basis is what starts to be attracted to you. So if you're vibrating that I'm already loved, I've got love in my life, and I've got my beautiful partner in my life, and feeling that excitement and the feelings like how you'll feel once it's arrived, that is going to attract it to you even sooner. Okay, because like attracts like. So this is why when you're on a bit of a negative spiral, things just seem to get worse and worse and worse, all right? As opposed to if you're on a positive spiral, you wake up, you're feeling great, things just seem to get better and better, and this happens in our life. So the rich become richer, the poor attract more poverty. It's what we are vibrating consistently. So if you've been vibrating on the lack of having a partner in your life for a long time, you need to shift your vibration. So the personal sanctuary will really help with that, because I even got to the point where I was doing everything. I obviously know exactly what to do because this is what I teach people. But when I was attracting my new partner into my life after going through my own divorce, I realized at one point that I was vibrating more on the lack of having it. I could feel the difference. It was like I'm feeling more like I don't have it, as opposed to vibrating on the fact that I've already got it and how that will feel. So what I did is I put my perfect partner in my personal sanctuary, and I felt him so strongly next to me in my conscious awareness every day, to the point where I thought, I don't even need this person, I've already got him. And that's the point I want you to get to, and the personal sanctuary will really help with that. So the more you can visualize it, feel it, pretend like it's happening now, imagine it, okay? Use whatever works for you. Some people are more visual, some people are more kinesthetic and they feel things. Some of us are more auditory. Whatever it feels like to you, just get in that feeling place, or that visualizing it happening. All of these things will help bring it about to you. So part of this week's growth work is to do a vision board, so you can start putting that into your conscious awareness more often. Read your story like it's already happening. Now, the universe will also always fill a void. So if you start making space for your new partner to come into your life, you are making a grand gesture and sending out a signal to say, I'm ready for this person to come into my life. So some of the things that you can do around this is start sleeping on one side of the bed. What side are they going to have on the bed? All right. Maybe that you can put some books on their side of the bed. So what type of books would your dream partner read? Make some space for them in your cupboard. I emptied out half my cupboard to allow space for them into my life. Start parking your car on one side of the garage. This starts to let the universe know you are ready for this. And as I said, the universe will always fill a void. So create the space, and that helps that person to come. So look, you've got nothing to lose by giving this a go, and you will be absolutely amazed at how things will unfold for you. So have some fun with it. Start acting as if, start getting in that feeling place, seeing it, feeling it, pretending like it's already in your life now. And by doing that, you will really start harnessing a very powerful law of attraction, which is really incredible. Okay, now the last one is to allow. Okay, so there gets a point where we just go, I've done everything I can, my part of the co-creative process, and this point is just allowing it to come into your life. Just allow it to flow into your life. All right, now this is the part where faith is really important. Just having faith that it will come at the right time and in the right way. You don't need to know how, just trust that it will come. Now, when you can let go of the attachment to the outcome, that really helps that allowing process. So I know that sounds a bit counterproductive, but if you can let go of the attachment that it has to happen and just really feel that feeling of, I know it's coming, I'm so excited, keeping that anticipation and that feeling of excitement, and just trusting that it's on its way and allowing it to come to you. So this is the part where I say to people to let go and let God. All right, so you just give it up. You say, I've done everything I can. I'm now ready for it. I can't wait for it to show up in my life, and just really allow it to come to you. As I said before, we've cleared a lot of the things that can potentially block that allowing process. So you are an open vessel. You are so ready for this, and it really is just now trusting that it's going to come in the perfect way, all in divine timing. Okay, so this is the 6 A's to creating your dream partner and your dream relationship and anything else that you want in your life. You've now got the tools to live your life like this every single day. Have some fun with it. Be a powerful, conscious creator in your life. And on the next video, I'm going to help you set up your personal sanctuary. It is such a beautiful process. You will love it, and it's really going to empower you even more on this journey and help you bring things to you even faster. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video.